So one of the big things that I really like about the wood stove, of course, and I'm just cooking a Thai, kind of a Thai noodle with some chicken noodle soup. Nothing major, but I can put that on the stove and I can let that set on there for, an hour. And when I'm ready to eat, it's that. And I don't have to worry about it really burning or doing anything crazy now. Yeah, so we started to varnishing the floor, which makes it really pop. So if we get about 8 coats on there, we should be in really, really good shape. And ladies and gentlemen, we basically have gotten this trimmed out back here. Anytime you're building a school bus or a schoolie, really the biggest thing is the wheel wells. What do? A lot of I've seen people build bunk beds. I've seen people put the bathroom over it. What else do they do? Yeah, that's mostly what I've seen. Now, I've always built like a closet or a storage place, and that's just what this is we're basically going to, store stuff in here. Now, we'll put a little trim around this on top or whatever so stuff don't come off there, but you can see the stain here. We've started a little bit of stain on this trim just to see what it's going to look like, which it's going to look really good. We've varnished the floor. We've started on this one over here. We'll finish that one out. Don't mind the TV. I don't know what to do with it. The TV's way too big for the bus, and I've got it kind of, we're tight in here for now, but I think I'm going to get rid of this. If I could get $100, which I don't know if I'd ever get that for it. It's in pretty good shape and everything, but I just want to get one smaller, more that I can put on here with the mount and the swivel and everything on there, so you can swivel it out and swivel it this way or that way. That's kind of what I'm thinking. Having some cherry Coke. I love cherry Coke. I allow myself maybe one every couple of days. I've taken the shutters off. I don't like them. I'm kind of going maybe something here. I don't know. You can see it over here. And I've stained a little of this. It's just again, kind of seeing how it looks. Kind of going up to there, up to where the window, and then I'm trying to get it a real good cabin feel. And as you can see, the birds here are loving the little bird feeder. But anyway, that's kind of the thing. We started on the wood here. I put some stain on here just to see how that's going to look. Let me get back here and I'll show you what I've got. I've got it down through here quite a ways, and this was the cheapest I could find to do. This is 3/4 inch. Basically just some batten boards, but they were cheap. I did this whole thing for about $30. So for about $150, I can get the whole ceiling done here, and it'll really look a cabin feel, and it will insulate it. It's in there good and solid. I'm gonna finish staining, starting to work this way. It's hard because I got to do the stain and then get out of here for a while because it's kind of strong. But anyway, stain some of this, and I'm just trying this out. I don't know if this is gonna work or not. I don't really know at all what the what that situation is going to be like. Let's see here. I picked up a printer just because I wanted to be able to print some stuff out for some collage stuff I'm doing, some projects. I got the little wood stove going here, and I got it up through the roof and everything. I got to trim this out up here, and then put the boot stack on there. It's really not too bad today, so I'm just running because I varnished the floor, I'm running this roof thing up here and everything. But yeah, we've got some pine and just been burning scrap and stuff. I did, let's see, what else have I done? I'm looking at trying to order another camera. I've got my one camera, a really nice one, but it is an old camera. It does shoot pretty good, but I do want to purchase another one, again, used, and then maybe sell that one off and get a good telephoto lens, maybe the 75 to 200, because I do have a nice 55, and then I do need a wide angle to go with there. As for this wall, like I said, I don't know what I'm going to do. This might move back a little further. I have not figured that out yet for sure what's going on. Let's see here. What else is going on? Oh, yeah, I can show you the stain that we're using is Colonial Maple. And then I've got some white for the finish out trim and stuff. I am going to put some cabinet doors on this. I'm going to take this stuff off and go with something, probably going to go with this kind of pre-done white stuff for the trim here, and then some cabinet doors that are going to be done out of really nice finished off of 1/2 inch or 3/4 inch plywood, good one side, and then that'll be painted and maybe trimmed out, with some little boards just to make it look good. Same thing here is there'll be a trim board that'll go here, a real small trim board, if I decide to do this, real tiny trim board that'll go in there. And anyway, that's where that's at. But that's about it. That's all we've been doing. I'm going to shut this down. I've been kind of running this more or less just for the simple fact, pumping some heat here to try and dry the varnished floor. Next down the road here, we're going to run a electrical kind of coming in from the side of the bus coming in, and then I'm going to run some conduit down, and then my boxes and stuff, because I never did run it through the walls. I just didn't have the money to do it at the time. With everything, so I'm just going to run it on the outside and do it that way. It'll look a little industrial, but that's fine. It'll be okay. But yeah, this trimmed out, all done up, whatever. There's a little bit more to do in there, but that one's just about done. I'll get the other side done here in the next week, and then these two will be done. Keep varnishing all the way up and out of here. Get these doors on. Get the ceiling in, and then we'll be in pretty darn good shape when it comes to having the bus kind of somewhat ready to go and in the livable stage, for moving around or whatever. I want to get rid of this fridge, get a 12 volt that will fit in there and run off solar. I did get a solar panel that was sent to me. Let's see here. It's a foldable. It's got all the stuff in there by a company to try out. So that was kind of cool. It was out of the blue, which would run enough from that solar panel, and my 100 watt out there would be enough to run the 12 volt fridge. Because I don't want a 110. I want to get off grid, and I'll tell you where I'm at here, guys. Let's see here. Where can I set this? I guess I could put it on my tripod or whatever, but we'll flip it around here and so we can see each other for a minute. So there we go. I want to change this out, the little dining table. I want to, excuse me, make it a little smaller. And do something of a more foldable type. I have not decided on that yet, but I'll tell you where I'm kind of at, guys. And I'm not a political guy, and I'm not a conspiracy theorist or anything. I kind of like reading about some of that stuff or whatever. But I'll tell you what, I'm kind of been hitting this bus hard, and I'm kind of it wasn't very much, but it was enough to be able to continue working on it. I just didn't want it to sit idle till I get going here in working, and depending on what I'm going to do. But anyway, I'm looking at a possible bugging out vehicle. I'm looking at bugging out and getting out and getting off grid and hiding out, because I'll tell you, things are getting weird, very weird in the political arena. With so much going on with the Democratic Party and the Republican Party. And then with Trump doing all the tariffs and stuff, and I don't know, just things are going to get weird. I mean, I never considered myself a Democrat or a Republican. I kind of always been kind of down the line. I like ideas from both sides, but things have gotten completely cuckoo and out of control. So I don't know what Trump's going to do here, but he's getting a little crazy, and from what I can see. Now maybe it'll all work out, maybe it won't. I don't know. I have no idea. I'm just spitballing here, and just whatever. You guys can throw something in the comment or whatever, whether if you're a Democrat or Republican. But again, I don't want to hear a bunch of this, craziness of you hate Trump, or you hate this and you hate that, and then the Republicans that hate this, look, we're all human beings. We're all trying to live. We're all trying to enjoy our lives, and at my stage in life, I'm just trying to enjoy the next 20 years of my life before I'm getting close to checking out of this disaster. But I'm just looking at wanting to bug out into the woods and get off grid and hide out, and I'm still looking at the motorcycle and stuff, so I can put that in the back here, and then I can put a hitch on the back of this. Probably in the next 3 weeks, I got a guy that's gonna let me use his welder. He's gonna bring it down to me here, and and I can sit, and it's a 110, and I can weld a nice hitch on the back of this, so I can carry my boat, or be able to pull something. And then I don't know, maybe who knows what we'll do, but I want to pick up the motorcycle, adventure bike, and that in the back. Oh, we lost the camera there. Anyway, that's kind of where I'm at, and I'll go into that more, and we'll have a discussion one evening here while I'm sitting here having something to eat or whatever, and we'll yak a little more about that. But anyway, if you like this channel, leave a comment, leave a like and a share, and throw a subscribe if you want to be a part of it. Hit the bell notification, tell you when I put something up. And I'm trying to get more and more up and stuff, and I think we're going to get into some really interesting stuff here as we get going, because things are getting kooky, crazy, weird. We're getting one flew over the cuckoo's nest here in the realm of things. So I want to be able to get off grid, be completely self-sufficient. I've got my generator as a backup. I want to get on some 12 volt here. I want to get another big solar panel for the top of this, and basically kind of get off the grid here a little bit, and bug out, and get away from all this, and just fish and hang out and enjoy my life or whatever. So anyway, guys, we'll see you in a few days on another video and some more progress on this crazy bus. Until then, guys, peace out from the Wayne Diaries. See you in a day or two.
Traveling men came from the land, rivers, the lakes, and forests grand. It was so easy to see he had a passion to be free. Like the wind, he loved to roam. Earth, the sky, he called them home. Like those sailors on the sea, he had a passion to be free. He makes the earth his close friend, to all he meets and lives, never taking more than he can give. That is it, he loves life. All that's good or bad, he thanks the earth for what he's had. But when it comes to be, he has a passion to be free. Traveling man came from the land,